Hi everyone and welcome to this week's Q&A. I hope you've all had a great week and are all looking forward to the weekend. I know I am. I've had a busy week. So heading out for dinner tonight with some friends and really looking forward to it. Now I just want to say a huge thank you to Catherine and Tracy for sending through your questions. Now I'll start with Catherine. Catherine came in a couple of months ago with a friend and had their portraits taken. And her first question is, how much photoshopping goes on in your work? Yes, I use Photoshop. That's how photographers these days process their work. Gone are the days of the dark room. There may be a few around, but majority of us are using Photoshop to process the work. Now, what I do is the makeup artist helps start the process of a finished image, okay? So the makeup artist will apply your makeup a lot thicker than your normal day wear. So straight away, that covers up blemishes, well, as much as it can, covers up blemishes and removes certain lines and things like that. And then if there's anything left over, I will Photoshop it. So I will Photoshop any little blemishes, pimples and things like that the makeup artist is unable to cover. Also, when I photograph, I photograph slightly overexposed, and what that does is that blows out area like the skin and tone slightly, and it softens lines and blemishes as well, so that also helps. But also what I use in doing Photoshop is I use it for burning and dodging. So burning meaning making areas darker, dodging means making areas lighter, just exactly what we were able to do in the darkroom. What else do I do? Oh, I also have a layer that I put on which over your skin, and it just gives you a clearer complexion, okay? I never do it to the point like the magazines do it. You still look like you still have lines here, but it does soften them slightly, okay? So it's just a nice way of finishing an image instead of straight out of the camera, because we need to give our images a little bit more oomph, so a bit more contrast and things like that. So all that is done in in Photoshop, just as we were able to do it in darkroom. Okay. Now, Catherine's second image is: do you think music helps both you and the subject relax? Yeah, it does, absolutely. Now, when I first started doing these photos of women, I actually didn't have music playing, and I think it was because I'd been photographing children and family for so long that I didn't have it because we were outside, or we'd be in the studio, but there was just so much going on with the kids running around that we didn't need the music. But with these beautiful women, it really does make a difference having music in, because it does help you relax. So I have a playlist now that I play. It's very relaxing music. It's quite very cruisy music, but old school and things like that. Now, most people that I've had it playing, they've commented on it, but I know it's not everyone's taste in music. So I do ask people to bring their own music along, and I don't care if it's heavy metal. I'm actually very easygoing with music. I'll listen to anything, and as long as you're relaxed, I'm happy. So yeah, if you're booking in a shoot, bring your own music along, and it does make all the difference, okay? Just in case you don't like mine. Now the next question is from Tracy, and she said, do you have dresses that I can wear? Now, no, I don't have dresses here. I think Tracy saw a post that I put on saying updating my studio wardrobe with flowers and things like that. Now, what I do have here is some scarves and a couple of slips to wear under see-through clothing and things like that, but I don't have clothing as such like dresses. So I recommend you borrowing from friends and family, hiring from a shop maybe, or the other option, what we can do is make them ourselves. Now, when I say make them ourselves, I'm not going to bring out the sewing machine and start whipping up a dress, because I'm not a sewer. But my mum is a beautiful sewer, and she has lots of fabric. So what I did just last week, I had a friend of mine who is expecting her baby. It's a shame for pregnancy photos. And what we did is we wrapped fabric around her to make dresses. We had a black one that made a strapless dress, which was really beautiful, very classic. We did black and white shots and things like that, and it was lovely on this backdrop, which looked amazing. And then I had this other fabric, which was actually a curtain from the importers, and it was very fitting for summertime because of it was quite floral, it was green, and we just added a flower on the shoulder, and it was really beautiful. And what we did is we just chucked it up in the air to make it look like it was flowing, so no one would know that that was just fabric. They would look at it and think, oh, that's a dress. So if you can't borrow clothes off family and friends, you can't hire clothes, then bring some fabric along, or I can bring some fabric along, and we can make a dress to suit, okay? So yeah, there are the 3 questions for this week's Q&A. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And if you have a question you'd like to ask me, please leave a comment or email me at info@charmainemorankovic.co.nz, and I'd love to answer your questions, and I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, have a great weekend everyone. See you later.